Sir, the community is ripping us apart with all these small maps. What shall we do?
Bring back Wake Island.
Again?
Yeah, add something new like Tsuru Reef.
Oh,
Bring back Golmont Railway.
yeah, that's great.
And Grand Bazaar.
Wait, what?
Grand Bazaar, now called Cairo Bazaar, is the newest addition to Battlefield 6, and the feedback is quite mixed. Same as Railway to Golmut, Cairo Bazaar has also been tweaked. Unlike the original from Battlefield 3, Cairo Bazaar is much more detailed, with lots of assets and new cover. But even with those small changes, the map still kept its gritty and dark tone. So visually, it definitely looks very amazing. But is the gameplay also very fun on the map? Well, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The size. After countless feedback from the community and after getting Railway to Golmut, the community just expected to carry on with this new standard. It's not about hating small maps, there's just a fatigue towards them. But luckily, unlike the originals of Battlefield 6, Cairo Bazaar has some quality. And what I mean by that is readability. Unlike the maps from release, Cairo Bazaar has a more ordinary structure. As someone like me who hasn't played much the original back in the day, I didn't have much trouble navigating myself through the map. It is very symmetrically designed with a square form, but even more important are the lanes. And those are much better than any other CQC map in Battlefield 6. Cairo Bazaar might only have 3 main routes and 2 smaller lanes for both sides as extra flanking options. And they are the reason behind the magic. You see, when I described the 3-liner rule in my first video about Battlefield 6's maps, I didn't include every possible lane. Cause on the city maps of BF6, like Iberian Offensive and Manhattan Bridge, they were so miserably designed that they would act as an unpredictable flanking option between the main routes. On Cairo Bazaar, however, they're first of all very few in numbers, second, they are all on the same ground without much verticality, and third, their only purpose is just passing through. So basically a perfect example of a no interest location. This makes the map flow a lot better and significantly reduces camping. So even the map is actually one of the smallest we have in the game right now, I don't feel much exhausted like on Cairo or Empire State. Less is sometimes even more, as you can see. Another minor aspect that I've also noticed is the size of the objectives. They are a lot bigger than I actually expected, especially Charlie, which is the entire hall in the middle. I actually expected it to be a small square like on Hagenthal base. But they're all still not good though. They might be quite big for such a small map, but they are still in the open, like Abel and Baker. Delta has a building, for the first 30 seconds of the match at least, and Echo is squeezed between buildings. Yes, there are more assets on the objectives compared to the original, but they don't count as cover if nothing remains there, and especially if you can shoot through those assets. And no, you side cover doesn't count. Even if every class had smoke grenades, you still can't properly defend the objectives, cause using smoke is not fighting back, it's hiding. If DICE had put more indestructible cover, like on Charlie actually, it would make the map a lot better. Because right now, whenever you capture the outside objectives, the enemies spawning to recapture those positions have the advantage of more cover. No shit. That's my biggest critique about Cairo Bazaar. While the objectives are in the open, the main roads around it feature small buildings with lots of windows and sneaky paths to ambush those capturing the objectives. I mean, sure, they were designed for the infantry to have a chance against the IFVs patrolling the streets, but this also works against regular troops and can be very annoying if the enemy uses those spots for camping positions. And then there are some weird spots like the parking alley above Baker. If you spawn there while the enemy is capturing it, you might get trapped at this location without any chance to hide or fight back at all. Sure, it's an old map design, but I thought DICE would improve the remake and actually prevent such dead ends. Yeah, objective gameplay is also here not very lucrative, but all in all, it's actually a pretty decent map. It suffers from some BF6 design issues, but it could be worse. Cairo Bazaar is, as I would describe, a good step in the wrong direction. It's not what we wanted, size-wise, but I gladly take it. One small map with good readability before we get the Giants in Season 4. 9 objectives and 100 players. Damn, that's gonna be crazy. Now with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe. I thank you very much for watching, I hope you enjoyed the ride, and I see you guys on the battlefield.